It's good to be back with you all. Here I am standing outside the devastation of Kyoto. Plumes of smoke rising from the once grand city. We're repairing it. We got more money than what we're spending to repair all this stuff. It'll be a nice place to recruit some troops, if necessary. We got a good amount of cash from it. We're losing less gold than what we were. Now, we did spend honor, and who can put a price on that? But with 8 more experience, we'll get some more honor. And reduced income from looting, but I don't think the future Shogun of Japan needs to worry about that anymore. You can just kick back, relax, and have someone else file his taxes. So what is there to say about the saga that happened last video? The fight against the Shogun to capture Kyoto. Not the Shogun directly, of course, but his forces. I think I'll save my thoughts on that for the end of the series. Our turns are very lengthy, so let's just get straight to it, huh? Taxes-wise, understandably, Kyoto is a bit upset. Who can blame them? But we're going to keep taxing them for a turn anyway, just to put them in their place. It's high taxes. But, they'll be fine. They might not be fine, but it's hard to care. Just like it's hard to care about upgrading, well, anything, really. 4 turns and we become Shogun. We have 6 more provinces to capture. I was not anticipating not being at war with everyone, so that's something I picked up. That my strong relations with the Takabaka and Hojo have actually carried through for a while. And, I haven't had to fight on all sides. I probably will never need this army. I could fling it here to get things done a bit quicker. I've considered moving it here to North Shinano, but I have this army to potentially patrol between Suruga and North Shinano. Keep in mind that I do need to hold these provinces over here, Echigo and North Shinano, so should warfare come, I'll have to marshal up troops and hold them off. We do have a number of units, though, that are moving and scrolling around over here, so all is not lost. We will find things for these people to do. Press spacebar so that we all move quicker. Hurrah. So, consolidating forces time, because, man, we are losing cash. This is done through a hotkey. Control M, because there's no option over here on the side to do this. There we go. Oh, I remember these losses. Those were good times. What might I consolidate from this group? I could just disband these monks. There's 2 groups that could be merged right here, or we can tell them to take a break. I'm noting that there's no confirmation key for disbanding one individual unit. Look at how much that did for my my upkeep already. Merge, then disband this group. And over here, not that Grimith. Merge first. There. Ta-da! We're only losing 4,000 gold per turn. That's perfectly sustainable for the rest of the game. I don't think I'm going to worry about building any other buildings. Make these turns go quicker. There's units that I want to march to this front line. There's an argument for continuing to hold that front line. There's an argument for recruiting all sorts of other crazy things. We can take 6 more provinces off of those Beshos. Provided that the Shoni people don't fuck with me. We have a small force back here to oversee things, look after some stuff, make sure that everything goes sort of the way I'd like it. Just have you minister to settlement, and we'll recruit another one of you here. Cool. It takes care of that. I was going to move these units to merge and, like, party with these guys, and I might still do that. Go to Kyoto. You don't have any leadership. That's fine. And I was gonna have this group carry some of the stuff to merge with these guys as well. I think what I'm just gonna do, though, is move out with these big stacks. With 3 armies, I might keep the Shogun back. Hell, I'm gonna have 4. And I just focus on sweeping across Japan. Taking those provinces and holding them right quick, lightning quick. I'm not gonna go into the city. Sooner we get this done, hell. We might actually keep the Hojo as allies, which I was not anticipating at all. Not even remotely. New things I've learned. This whole knowledge thing, it happens, folks. So yeah, buildings and stuff. Whatever. I'll just get straight to it. I'm not worried about recruiting anything else. Just click in turn for once in our miserable lives. Kyoto's upset, but it'll be fine. Oh, yeah. This huge stack of things. Just stay there for now. Hojo's still with me. Keep in mind that when they declare war on me, their armies will be flung out of my territory. Ninja increased in rank? Great. That's you, huh? Cool. Grab you some of that convalescence time. Alright. All this leadership here. Right, I forgot that we turned a small army from here into something that has a new general. Completely forgot about that. Nice. How about you stay over here in case that we need to try and convert someone if the Takabaka do come at the king. Yari cavalry, katana cavalry, bow cavalry, delicious cavalry. Yum, 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 yum. What the hell, we'll spruce the place up. Feel like a nice guy. Okay. Let's move out. I got stuff I can merge, things I could fix. Just can't be asked enough. Ow, you're a full stack, though. Silly Grimith. Howdy! Don't think we need to fight this one. I'll be having you. Thanks. Hugs and kisses. Powder Master. Oh my, that's a powder maker. One step away from the gunsmith. We could recruit fire-projecting mangonels, along with firebomb throwers. One thing I haven't made use out of in my runs of this game has been siege weapons. I take that back. European cannons I've made use out of. But I haven't bothered with the gunsmith line. I'll do that in another run. At some point, I'm sure. No matchlock samurai for me yet, though. Okay. Looking pretty strong. How about you just come back here and sit and keep... Oh. Toe. You ran out of juice. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Doesn't have a general. I understand. Having generals can be hard sometimes. How we doing here, leadership-wise? Oh, we're doing great. There's not even anyone here. We're doing great. And how about for funsies, sending over too? I like having just a few bodies in places. Next up. You guys have an army for me to... Just that little small force still? As if that would be a problem. Here, we'll even let you reinforce that. Hi. This is mine now. It's Shinjin leveling up, which means... We've got a hero-worshipping boy for him. And we have him as honorable. Beautiful. Beautiful. Got plenty of honor now, so that won't be an issue. We'll have a little bit of bonus public order in our provinces. Up to 21 out of 25 now. 4 more to go. And they're right here for the taking. Not through the Takabaka, of course, unless they declare war on me, but through all of these Beshos and into Shoni. If these two have been fighting it out so hard that they don't have an army to stand in front of me, or if they put their army on a boat to come land on me somewhere, shit. They got a problem. They're royally screwed with hell to pay. You know what? I'm willing to invite disaster here. That doesn't have anything protecting it besides its garrison. Thinking about whether or not I want to do it. What the fuck? Why not? Should have quick saved in case of a crash. This one's no contest, but let's show off these units that I'm paying so damn much for. Just feel like it. It's been a rough past week or so. Had an entire morning and afternoon get sucked into, well, housework. Rain? Fog? Dry. That way the archery towers can shoot at us. No time for speeches. All 3 archery towers. They can use their flaming arrows too. Am I not kind? But yeah. Folks coming over to do work, then not doing the job right. Then having to come back, then not doing the job right. And then an experienced team coming to say, yeah, didn't do the job right. Let's take some time to do that better. And then suddenly, it's 4 p.m. and your entire day is like, well, I remember when I was going to do things away from the house. Oh well. Admiring the scenery here. These like signal lights? Like one tower like sees the fires of Gondor, and that's not the first example that came to mind, but the example I used, right. So this army isn't much of anything on the whole frontliners. Don't do that. What it is, though, is a force of very determined, ranged individuals. Ready to dance. And I can be like the AI who doesn't do jack with their cavalry and just sits there and stares hopelessly. Didn't even bother using a spy to force the gate open. What the hell is wrong with me? Laziness, that's what it is. I'm like, whatever. Of course, if I was feeling that lazy, I would have just not been here to do this. This seems like an exposed enough area to attack. I don't like the hill there. That's unfortunate, but such is life. Let's have some fun, folks. Or not fun. Your mileage may vary. Glorious victory is soon to be mine before we even get this party rolling. That's quite alright. Why not have a glorious victory? Getting shot with arrows as is my birthright. As one does. I gotta make it so that my bow samurai are in range too, and they have the fucking wall on a hill anyway, so whatever. And you know, if the gate gets set on fire, would that really be so bad? Come on, it was even a dry day, too. Damn it. You know, I'm gonna trust you. You gonna throw the little grenade things at it? I don't understand. It's fine, I don't have to understand. But it would have been pretty cool to understand that. It's okay. Who needed those troops who walked to their devs? Not this man. I mean, it did help that we utterly crushed that Bo Ashigaru. So that was pretty nice. So now they don't have any range, and I'm not in range of their towers. So... kind of problematic for them, huh? Way to go, Bo Samurai, you. Like I said, wanna have some fun? Let's have some fun. They didn't have any range there. But I took some losses. Probably more losses than I would have if I just auto-resolved it. With my Bow Samurai, I just watched on in awe. I was like, what are they doing? They're gonna go, like, blow the gate up. It might be only, like, the hero units. I had, like, a hero unit that walked up to a gate and threw, like, these, like, almost like potato mashers at the damn thing and just blew it up. And I was like, oh, that's so cool! I'm still learning stuff about this game, you know. You know how it is. This whole process of gaining knowledge. On the bright side, we don't have anything to repair this time because we didn't blow it up. I have a beautiful master dojo here. My word. We could have all of the cavalry. Why not have all of the cavalry? Let's have 3 new horses to celebrate. I'm all for this celebration, this consumption of ponies. Master Bowyer? Mooncarp? Let's give you a Mooncarp. Loyalty is something I like to ensure, especially whenever folks get higher ranks than your daimyo and they have delusions of grandeur, or they have, you know, manipulative wives, ambitious. Gotta have content vassals. Not this ambitious shit. Know your role. We're up to 22 provinces. Tidal wave. I wouldn't mind another field battle. Have some fun with it. We got a force here to defend Kyoto. It's a pretty sizable one, too, plus the inherent garrison of the citadel. The Onobushi. They're pretty neat units. First time I saw them, I was like, oh, those look cool. Elite ladies. They carry the fearsome Naginata. Chop these enemies in half. Hojo moving their army back into my territory, which is a signal that there is no war coming from them on this turn. Hosokabe hanging out there in their little island. Best hoes move back, Takabakos are moving back.
Yari cavalry excel at chasing down a fleeing enemy, but suffer heavy losses when confronted by spearmen or missile troops.
Fleeing enemies? That's exactly what's happening. That's entirely what's happening. Excuse me? The hell you say? Ah, whatever. I got like a navy that's still like staring over here expecting something to come that way, but I can't care enough. You raid that, sir. You're doing God's work. Making a difference in my bottom line. I'm having to accept the reality that I over-prepared, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I thought my first single-player Realm Divide that I'd be tackling would be really, really brutal. And I imagine it would have been much worse had I not handled the diplomacy game as well as I did, and, you know, lucked out a little bit. It's alright to have some luck. Guy doesn't move very fast, so I can keep him here in Tamba. Nah, who am I kidding? Let's get him on the move. We got stuff to do, places to take. I'll let Shinjin hang back for a turn. Let his guys get ahead. They wanna win some honor, and who can blame them? They wanna show their prowess on the battlefield, their loyalty and devotion to the Takeda clan, their skill set. It's good stuff. They deserve, you know, that chance to excel, to succeed. Who can fault them? Even after moving out all that stuff and the heavy tax burden, it's because the characters got left behind. Yeah, I suppose that would do it, huh? And Monk is very capable at appeasing the group. Which is nice. I tell you what I'm gonna do is move out some of you forces. Garrison places. Oh, yes, that's right. Shinjin's there. And we can just recruit more bodies here. 6 Ashigaru, just bam. We'll not tax the people. Am I not benevolent? I'm benevolent. Kind and courteous man. I just moved all those units in the Shinjin's army. So his group wasn't going to get that far, but that's okay. Like I said, no rush. Everyone sits out here, has a powwow, takes a drink. In winter, we can move up to the border, and then in the spring of next year, we can attack Mimasaka and Bison, and go smack my bitch up and play bingo afterwards. And that'll take us to 25 provinces. Oh, they're finally down to indifferent with me. The extra realm divide, the territorial expansion. Had I waited to declare this war another few turns and allowed Shinjin and friends to get right up here, you know, taking Omi and then waited and then taking Kyoto, it's possible that I would have finished this without the Hojo declaring war on me. That's odd for me to even consider. I didn't... There's a circumstance again where I'm learning about the game as I go. There's definitely gaps in my knowledge, but there's gaps in the AI's expertise, wouldn't you say? Said I was going to save this conversation, but in that battle where they surprised me and ended up taking the forested hill, there's only 2 options there. And neither of those options are ones that the AI in this game is good at, from my experience. Other games, other Total War games will have AIs that can do this. You either fully commit, or you fully leave the battlefield. You can't do that partial tease of like, oh no, like, they're shooting me with arrows after them with just 1 unit. Like, if the AI had moved all of its forces, you know, and then, like, used the hill as cover so that, and the forest as cover, so my ranged shots were less effective and my cavalry charges were less effective, they could have done a lot more damage to me. I'm not saying the AI would have won that, I'm just saying it would have worked better than what the AI did. I'm not expecting human-level tactics. Okay, so I guess I am having this conversation now. Like, so, there's only so much computing and processing power that's going to be spent designing the code for the AI, right? For, like, the scripts of how they're going to work through every situation, how they're going to resolve it. It can't match the computing power, the creativity, the ingenuity of a human brain. Real-time strategy is different. The AI has a micromanagement advantage there, but in turn-based, when you can pause and take as much time as you want between turns or on that battlefield, you're going to have an advantage over a computer script due to all the time that you can take. Usually. Generally. Maybe not always. Like if you're playing chess or against the computer. Something with a lot more variables, though, such as this game. It just... So... It's that, but it's also, you know, in all games when you play them for long enough against computer opposition, you're gonna notice little quirks like, what a pity. You know, one trend of the Total War series is the AI's effectiveness during sieges. That certainly is played out in the Warhammer games. Oh my goodness. They have... Okay. I'm gonna stop myself before I get further than that conversation, but yeah. You know, failings, shortcomings, it happens. Your greatest fix for that is to play against human opposition. Grimith doesn't do that so much. That way, the only people who can be upset is, well, Grimith himself. Hey. Hurrah! Can't be any hard feelings. Well, I say that, but somehow I found a way to be continually offended and upset by the AI. I'll move this army separate. So if they've got a move or something they can do... Oh wait, the Takeda took that. Or they have that, rather. They might have snatched it. So that means that all these armies really are funneling in this direction. Well, that's unfortunate for them. I don't know how the hell they're gonna stop 3 armies. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. Well, you tried. I tell you what, I'm not gonna send another guy after you. You survived a 79% chance, Mr. Commissioner for Supply. You get to live. Yeah, I didn't think I was in the position to steamroll this game when I just sat there and built up and built up and built up. I didn't think I was on the steamroller. I'm on the steamroller, I guess. I mean, I'm cool with it. Just learning more stuff. I just didn't think I was gonna steamroll. Neat. Still not declaring war on me. Cool. Nope. No, no, my port! My stuff, my goods and services, you monster.
The wind has changed. Now, we fly like dragons. No longer will I bow to lesser men. All bow to me. But our enemies still march. So what? Victory is within my grasp. All will fear the Takeda. All will fear me, for I am Shogun.
Treachery! This clan joined our enemies in their war against us. Or blockaded, mounting unrest, sea trade route raided. Auxiliary supplies. Merchants serving our clan in neighboring provinces have an opportunity to procure quality of military equipment. Reduce cost for recruiting for 8 seasons, only 2,000 gold? Even if I don't recruit anything, why not? What an opportunity. The Sogo, huh? Sogo are on this island, aren't they? Rebels, Christian rebels, oh my goodness, Shoni. What the fuck have you guys done? Alright. Next time. We may see an end to a series. The Great Guard? A reward for us for becoming Shogun? And we can build more of these units. We also got a special ship as a reward. This beauty. The Shogun's personal flagship. a vast floating fortress without costing 1,250 gold as upkeep, unlike the Black Ship does. Anyway, that's enough for this video. We've made some progress. We fought a battle. Unfortunately, the Beshos just don't have anything for me. And the Hojo, by the time war is declared by them, it's probably going to be too late. What if the final boss was really me all along?